The card day for today is In the Flow. So let's get into this. So the song that's significant here is Dive by Tori Kelly, and I kept hearing it before I started pulling cards, but I wasn't sure if it's just because I've been listening to the song or, it's part of the reading, but it definitely is. The song is just really about like taking a chance, and seeing where things go, basically. And I feel like that's definitely significant here. Your spirit team is saying, well, the card even says the universe is sending you help. So I feel like you're feeling stressed about something going on in your life, and you need you need some type of help here. And I feel like this could be an opportunity coming your way. I'm seeing pink, so that color is significant. But I'm just looking at the card, and it also says tap into your deep inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. So I feel like your spirit team is saying to like really take a chance here and do something that you actually want to do with your life, not just, do what you think is expected of you, and just kind of like, do what you can to get by. Like, you have many options here, more than you think you have. So yeah, you have more options here. Like all those balloons there, you have options. This could be like, you know, more opportunities to make money. This could be like brand deals, ads, I don't know, This could be even a job coming your way, something. But yeah, I feel like you've built a community here, and people are really like rooting for you. They're supporting you. They want you to succeed here. So I feel like I'm thinking like closed mouths don't get fed. So all you have to do is just ask. This could also be like I saw someone online talking about like people want to help you, but you gotta help yourself first. So I feel like right now focus on what you want, what you need, and I feel like the floodgates will open here. So yeah, this card fell on the floor, and it was the only one out of all the cards that fell that came up, like that were faced up. So yeah, I feel like it says you may need to leave your current position and look for something better. But this ending is not like the end like of forever. Like better is coming. So keep that in mind here. I feel like you feel trapped here with your current circumstances and just want something better for yourself. And I understand that completely, but just know that I'm thinking like the universe moves mountains, and you are more capable, you have more resources than you think. So just keep all that in mind here. Okay, so next we have freedom and power position. So I feel like you're just meant to be a boss, or at the very least just have a job with less restrictions, rules. Like you just need that freedom to do what you want to do. Maybe this could be like having your own schedule. Maybe you don't want to work the same hours every day, every week, something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like you're meant to do something more than just be an employee. We also have this authority card, and it's talking about clashing with bosses and stuff. So maybe you got fired or something, or just keep being reprimanded for things that just don't make sense. But yeah, I just feel like you're meant to do something more here. So that could be your spirit team. Like, I feel like someone who keeps trying to get like an odd job or whatever when you're meant to be the boss. So I feel like that's your spirit team, meddling, interfering to make sure that you get that message. So yeah, that's definitely significant here. So next we have strategy here, and I was just thinking like chess, not checkers. So you're meant to like come up with some plan that's really going to help you on, get to the goals that you're hoping for yourself. So yeah, we also have this card influence. So yeah, you're supposed to be using your wisdom, your likeness, your personality, like all those things are meant to work in your favor. So yeah, I definitely feel like you're supposed to do something separate from, the conventional 9 to 5 type of work. So yeah, definitely, and you should pour into that. I'm not saying you gotta quit your job right now, but do something, do that part time, and then it'll turn into your full time thing. So yeah, have long term, and I feel like that's what you're pulled towards. That's gonna be your your 9 to 5. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I feel like it's going to turn into a long term thing. So yeah, we also have good luck here, which this card my daughter pulled, so it's definitely significant here. It says your fortune is improving and you'll get a lucky break soon. So yeah, things are coming together, and this is from work that you put in. It's not just luck, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Next, we have beginning and new life. So, yeah, you are embarking on something new here, and I feel like it's going to be scary, but given that, it's definitely giving the full type of energy here. So, yeah, you are getting something new, and it's going to, I think it's really going to involve some type of travel here, because even the card says there's something about a new place. And then we have the Eiffel Tower here, so this could definitely be about going on vacation, but this could literally also be you moving into a new home. So I feel like what's coming here will give you that leverage, the finances to be able to do more than what you're currently doing. So, don't go too crazy when the money comes in, but definitely enjoy yourself, treat yourself, because you've done a lot of work to get here. So, yeah. I mean, speaking of that, we have progress, and you can see the person moving in the sand. So, and then you can also see, I'm just thinking, like, it looks like there's nothing out there. So I feel like if you're in that in between space where you're doing stuff but you're not seeing it happening yet, just know that it is still coming. A lot of things happen in the behind the scenes before it becomes like a physical thing. So just keep that in mind. We also have the guidance card here. So this is like circling back to the beginning, that your spirit team is helping you. They're bringing the right people in your life. They're putting the ideas in your head. So, yeah, just keep moving forward and know that things are really going to change soon. I was here in August, so that could be significant. So, yeah. We also have this card, honest work. So, that's what you've been doing up until this point, but don't get comfortable there. Just know that you are meant for more. You should do more, and it's important not to be complacent. And yeah, so that's what I have. We also have this flexibility card. So again, you're really meant to do something that some of you, this could be like overnight work, or not at the same time every day. So that's definitely going to be significant here. And we also have flashbacks. So like I was saying, your spirit team is bringing these ideas in your head again and again, because that's what you're meant to do. And I feel like this even could be from your higher self as well, trying to make sure that you're getting to that point, so you can quantum leap into the life that you really want. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.